So last session, I'm discussing about the storage gateway. Okay. So I shown you how to. So I showed you how to share data between EC2 instance to S3 bucket. So that is how that is file gateway. So that we have seen, and I hope you understood. And we have a video also for that. So next one, I'm going to show you how to do the same task inside your on-premises machine to store your backup inside your S3 storage. Okay, from your physical machine, or maybe the machine is running inside your VMware or maybe Hyper-V. So this is my CentOS 7, which is running inside my VMware as a virtual machine. So suppose you got huge amount of data backups available here, and you don't have sufficient space to store data. So there is a solution we have in AWS S3 storage. And S3 is can used in conjunction with any other backups, so you can store and you can retrieve it anytime. So via storage gateway, you are going to communicate with him S3. Now go to storage gateway. In order to finish this task, okay, this is the previous one I have already created. Let me delete. Let's give the reason. Okay, so get started. There we have a file gateway. Later I'll tell you how to configure volume gateway and tape gateway. Go to file gateway. This time I'm not going to use EC2. I'm going to use VMware EXSI. So I have VMware workstation, no problem. You can have a AWS will give you download image. We call as a OVF format, open virtualization format. That image looks something like this. Something like this. So you have to download and you have to keep a copy inside your machine. So this is file gateway image, and this is called open virtualization format distribution package. So .ovf extension. What you need to do now, you have to run that OVF format image here. So since that is OVF format, so you don't need to install it. So let me check the distribution. This is the one. So I'm going to select and click open. So let's just import it. So it will getting import inside your VMware workstation. So you have VMware EXSI, vCenter also, it is, you can able to do that. For why they are asking EXSI? To have bulk of machines can have their backups inside S3 bucket. Okay, so now it's just getting importing, and after import you have to run it. For more information, refer, if you're confused with the steps, you can refer AWS site. There we have, they are giving complete setup, complete steps to deploy file gateway. See, one by one they have given. This is, they are asking you to set up in your EC2 instance. There we have, you can see there are different types of gateway: file gateway, cached, stored, and tape gateway. I'm explaining you file gateway. how much minimum cache this supports? 150 GB. So you should provide 150 GB of storage. You need to attach it along with that particular gateway. Maximum 16 TB it will go. But upload buffer, nothing is here. So this means you have to provide at least 150 GB of storage for file gateway. So you can see all this region supports file gateway, and you can see there's storage gateway AMI by this region. So this AMI ID will be provided to the instance which is going to communicate with our storage gateway. Okay, so now he is waiting for IP. Okay, so go back, and you can see here it's already installed. So upgrade. So it's asking latest version. So I'm going to give version 12, alter this virtual machine. So that is completed, and go back there, and you have to reduce. I don't have 16 GB of RAM and all. I'm going to give 4. Go to NAT, and the IP should come from your DHCP server. Okay, so that's why I'm going to bridge connection, and there I'm going to attach storage. Here we have hard disk, and I'm going to SKC, create a new virtual disk, and there we have 150 GB. So as they told, I have attached it. I can attach more storages also, but no problem. I can click OK. Now power on this machine. So now power on this machine, and it will check your network connectivity, and it will check your hardware performance, and it will check your bandwidth. If everything's good, then default username password will be generated. So the default username password for file gateway is admin and password. Okay, and default username password for volume gateway SG user SG password. Okay, so now it's connected. So now just give admin password. So that is the username password, and see the IP address already got it 190. So now what they're asking you few options like configure HTTP proxy. I don't have HTTP proxy server right now. Network configuration, and you can test network connectivity and all. So my network connectivity is also good. I'm going to use third one. Then you show all the regions. So now it's asking you to you are configuring storage gateway. Select which gateway or EFS. I'm going to use storage gateway. So press 1. So it'll show you which region you are connected right now. So I am in Mumbai region. So there I'm going to give the ID. That is AP South 1. So give 3. There it is. Then it see he's just getting past all the endpoints on HTTPS port number 445. So it should successfully pass. If it is failed, it will not connect. Passed. So press enter. And that's all. What is IP? 192.161.19. Go there and put it here. Download. Okay. So it should successfully connect with my gateway, and it is connected. So now this is active, and I am in which region? Mumbai region. So I need to go there. And so here and give some name, storage gateway. So activate gateway. So gateway is activated, and now he will detect your disk, which is you have attached 150 GB of the disk, and it will take a little bit time to complete the process. How it is works? He will catch and store in S3 bucket. But he will not keep the storage. He will just catch and store. So now you need to have one version.
Here we are paying price for catch.
Yes, it's catching and storing to S3 bucket. So you need to pay for S3 bucket. You need to pay for that catching also. Okay, so Now you see you may be having a lot of machines. So I let me switch on another Linux machine. Suppose if you want to do the same task for Windows, so this time you have to run Active Directory, and your Windows machine should be part of Active Directory. Then only it is possible for storage gateway to give support to Windows. Otherwise, it's not possible. And if you want to run Active Directory, there we have a service called Directory Service. So you have to run this. So in AWS, there are two users can be part of AWS. One is IAM, one is this Directory Service. In Directory Service, this will create Active Directory, and you are going to get connected with any server you're going to run, Windows Server 2016 or 2012. It become a domain server for that, and then you are going to create a users, and you're going to make some machines client. If the setup is ready, your Windows server can be also part of the storage gateway. But right now it is part of Linux. Okay, already created. So see, there is no file shares. Okay, what is telling? It may be shutting down, restarting, which may take few minutes. So this problem is not by us. Okay, so let me wait. Okay, so now it's running. So there are problems. So now it's running creative file share. So this, what is say, you must configure. Oh, okay. So storage is not configured. So it should be catch, save it. Then create a file share, then it's detected. And there we have S3 bucket. So select S3 bucket for whatever the bucket you have created. So there I have one bucket, sample 1010. What content it has? Nothing is here. So go there. So just type sample 1010. And I was asking your accessing object using which protocol, NFS or SMB. So I mean, if you are going to run for Windows, you should configure SMB, and your Windows should be part of Active Directory. But I'm not going to configure SMB, I'm going to NFS. So click next, and he's validating the bucket. Bucket is valid. This is the name of the bucket, and you're asking storage classes for new objects. Basically, when you upload some data inside your S3 bucket, it has some storage classes. Storage classes are a big topic, but let me show you a few examples. Okay. This is one small file I have uploaded into S3 bucket, and just click on that, and there we have option of storage classes. And you can see they are providing huge amount of storage support. Storage classes: standard, intelligent tiering, standard infrequent access, one zone infrequent access glacier, and RRS, reduced redundancy storage. So these all storage tirings, or storage classes belongs to some 30 days of timing, some 90 days, some does not have any duration and all. So put it in this one, because it will be keeping that for frequently accessed data, and there is no number of days for manage. See, if you go for intelligent tiering, it will keep the data for 30 days. After 30 days is over, he will move the data to Amazon Glacier. So he also do the same thing. He also do the same thing. He will just see if you directly want to move data inside Glacier, so that will be stored for 90 days. After 90 days, it will automatically retrieve that to S3 Glacier. Okay, so don't worry about this. I will explain it later. So because of that, he's asking you, okay, which storage location you want. I'm going to have S3 standard. See, all this explanation you will be also getting inside your AWS storage gateway references. So you will be getting complete details about how to create a gateway. There you can see step by step. They have already provided you the step by step guidance they'll give, and they'll give explanation. Each and everything you will be getting accurately. And also there we have option of file share, how to do a file share, NFS or SMB. Go for NFS file share, nothing's very easy. NFS, and you can do that. And see the storage classes they're given, and also they're given what is the MIME type, and give bucket owner full control, enable request space, access to your bucket, everything they are providing. Okay? Same thing, you can see now the same console is coming. This file share will accept connection from NFS client. Okay, so create, and now it's ready for you to share. Okay, so now they're asking you to mount. Go to your Linux machines, any machines, and just try to log in. So there we have some content. Okay, so I have a data. Okay, it contains some files. Okay. Just remember, after before you mount any data you put, it will not mount. After you mount, then after you put the data after mounting, that then only it will copy. Okay, let me copy. This is connected with your storage gateway, and paste it. There you have to give the mount path. Say mount path is wrong, so I'm already inside data, so I have to come out of that. And there we have data. And C is mounted, and there we have CD data. And see, there is one file which is stored in S3 bucket. Correct? This is the file stored now. So let me put some files here, like touch S3, S3, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So now you can see this file should upload inside your S3 bucket. Due to it have congestion delay latency, it will take little bit time. Since S3 is a regionless service, so your bucket may be running on any region. You can be part of it. Can be part of a mount. You can mount multiple buckets also. Yeah. So let I show you that one. Yes. So you can. Okay. Suppose I want to mount another bucket. So create another bucket. So that is sample. This is simple. Okay. So see, but storage gateway has created on this one. Okay. You want to create again another one, go to your create a file share, there attach another one. So that is simple 1010. No, that is it's created for what already. Sample. Okay. So create a file share. So yeah, 1010. So this is another one. Okay. So this is simple. Okay. Now again, exit. Go to your opening terminal, and there we have. What is telling now? That directory is already So we mounted where? Inside another S3 bucket, correct?
Mm.
So it's not mount. So the thing is one directory should mount in only one S3 bucket. If I want to attach with another one, I need to U mount it. Okay, no problem. No, no, understood. It's already mounted, correct? So let me create another one. So make directory called mount. There we have no. See, first let me mount it. Then we will do mount. Okay. So cd mount. There we have. So we can put some files here. Here we have a mount. Okay. What's the difference between this and this? This is from AWS. Yeah? And see, there's capacity they're giving 9.2 exabyte for a single. I hope when you occupied the full space, they will increase the size of this. And this is the mount, which is 9.2 exabyte. Okay, open it. Try to copy some files from a physical machine. I have a downloads. And there again, say it will copy. Okay, so done. Go back here, and it's copied, and it should go to my S3. See, already there. Okay. Okay. So in case you have another machine, the same mount target, you can have many directories. Same mount target. Suppose I'm going to make directory called getting. Okay. So let me mount get it. Mounted. Okay. Go to getting directory, and there you got the content. Same content also show here because it's a common. The mount target is common, so you can mount it any directory. It will show you all the backups. Okay, so this is how we work with storage gateway, and the backend is S3 storage, where you can put any data. So in organizations, you have opportunities to store all your data inside your S3 bucket via storage gateway. I hope you understood. So this OVF format. This called AWS uh, Open Virtualization format for file gateway. This is very important for you. If it is there fails, then there is no communication will happen between your storage gateway with your physical machine. Okay.
Is there any option for automatic storage? We have only one storage.
Automatic storage means
Instead of we keep only one S3 bucket and in storage file, so whatever we do,
yes. Keep one S3 bucket, but don't mount the same directory again.
okay.
See, for example, this one is already okay. Keep this one bucket. Okay, simple 1010. Let me delete that one. Sample 10. So delete it. There we have deleted. So keep this one bucket, and you have multiple instance. Like here one instance, there one instance. So you can also mount it. So here, let me create one directory. So make directory SSH. Okay, let me consider I have directory SSH2 and let me mount it. So cd SSH2 and zip mounted, save content. Okay, so automatically open. So see, the mount target is common, okay, but the directory is different. So this is similar to EFS, Elastic File System, and if you put some data here, it also reflect to that directory which is mounted in system SSH mount machine. Okay, so like this, you can able to put all your data. So I hope you understood. So let me go for next topic is this. I hope you understood. Okay, next is this. So how to transfer data from this transfer is without storage gateway. Okay, so that transfer is, see, this I told in S3 bucket. Okay, this is not S3 bucket. This topic is different. I'm going to transfer data without storage gateway or without S3 bucket. So directly to EC2 instance like Linux and Windows. This is specifically for EC2 instance, not for on-premises network, on-premises machine. Take one example here.
While using direct connect method, can we use a local storage of documents?
Yes. No, direct connect is a VPN connection. VPN. Why VPN? Once you connect it, it will ping. Your on-premises machine AWS will ping. You can share, you can ping anything you can do.
That is my how about the storage? Instead of going for S3 bucket.
Okay. See,
I have my
direct
own
storage means what? If you what storage we have in EC2 block storage, that only supported. What storage you have, that only supported. But S3 will not become. S3 you have to mount and store. So see, did AWS automatically provide you S3 storage here? No. They are providing only block storage. So if you're having insufficient of storage here, you have to mount it. There is one more option is available. You can directly mount this S3 storage here, and you can store all your data. So you have to mount it, but direct connect is expensive service. That is very much expensive. So they are supporting 10 Gbps of VPN speed. So their charges are very high. But the storage, come to storage point, what storage you have, what storage the instance have, that only supported. But if you want unlimited storage, connect mount S3 bucket.
There is a possibility, right? Using that.
Yes, there is a possibility. This S3 bucket you can mount in EC2 as well as in your private machine. Okay, both sides it is possible. But right now, see, suppose I have a Linux instance which is running here or some Windows servers. Okay, right now I have AMI Linux and this is running on my default VPC. Consider this is my storage server. This is not storage gateway. This is storage server for my EC2 instance, Linux storage server. And I'm going to, so I have huge amount of backups in my private machine, private data machine. And I want to copy those data inside your S3, sorry, your EC2 instance. So let me launch this one. How you do without S3, without storage gateway? So there we have, this is true that public to public it will ping, but private to private it will not ping. Okay, so it have public IP. This machine also will get the public IP. So public to public will ping, but private to private never ping. So this is my physical machine, or maybe any machine you have in your network in your office. And so when I go for my IP address, see this IP is 1.192.168.1.11. This is running here, and when you check, this is Linux storage server, and it is having this. So both privately cannot ping each other. So now, what is the solution for this? Third-party application only the solution, but AWS not directly supporting copy of the data without S3. So first launch
Storage gateway only to
storage gateway or S3 direct. You can mount directly S3 storage to your machine. But how come this one? So this is a shortcut method. So very much useful method. Okay, now see, now you are in your instance. There is nothing is here. So I want some backups here in this machine from my home, from my physical machine. A simple way, so I can use this application, WinSCP. This is third-party application, not recognized by AWS. So you can use this one. So he will help you to do that task. Okay. Even you can store data in S3 bucket also. So they are offering you here. Even though we're here, you can see S3. Like this third-party application also provides like direct instruction S3 and asking key ID and all those things they will ask you. Like this, he also provides S3. So I'm going to use SCP protocol, secure protocol to data transfer. So here, one thing you have to do, you need to convert that file to PPK file. Otherwise, it will not understand. You will not understand. So go to Putty keygen, click load, and where is that file? Python. That's a temp file I have. There I have. So save as a private key. So desktop. I'm going to use right. Set. Now go to your WinSCP. Here is you can also SFTP protocol to share. So to transfer. So host name is EC2 user and oh sorry, this is my public IP. So this is should be the public IP of that server. So paste it, and this is EC2 user. Now we don't have password for Linux, so we have authentication. There we have desktop. There we have option of Python and click OK. So see, it will be logging successfully. Connected. Okay. Go back to your root, and there we have root directories for your EC2 AMI Linux. There, select any directory and go to select temporary directory. There you can create a new directory like sharing. Double click it and go to use this is your physical machine. Go to any location. Go to location to my downloads. So there I have lot of files. Okay, so just drag and drop it. So automatically will copy. Okay. Now go back to your machine. So where is this location that is stored in temporary? There we have the directory sharing. Okay. CD sharing, and there you can see all the files. This is how we copy. This is without S3 storage. Okay. So very simple method to copy and delete also. Suppose if I don't want, suppose I delete 4 files. There we have deleted, and you can see there is no such files. The files are there. These all things are why I'm doing, because I got permission, full permission on those files. So let me restrict the permission. If I give change mode 000, Suppose I came out of front of it. Okay, so cd can clear. So I'm going to have change mode 000 and sharing. So there is no permission for sharing, so that is restricted. Okay, so once you restricted sharing and suppose you want to delete, you are blocked. So there is no permission for you to, nothing you can do, nothing you can see, it will be blocked because it is almost because permission is denied and you cannot able to move any data here. That's the thing. Okay, so like this you can able to store for Linux and like this store for Windows. For Windows, there is no need any applications like WinSCP and all. You can directly copy. So how to copy it? So copy this public IP. Go to MSTSC and there we have show options, local resource. There we have option of this one. So this is my local drives. Which local drive? This is my local drive, which is already attached by this option. Okay, I have only 2 active drives. Let me create another one also. So go to my disk management. Because I have free space inside my disk machine. So go to this and taking time. Okay, click OK. Connect, and there you find the password. Choose file, downloads. Copy this. Administrator, and there you got the machine you can access. This is unallocated space, and let me create a new volumes. There you have, and click on this, and there you have option for it. So it's already mounted. So you just copy paste like this. So suppose you want to have more EBS volumes for backups, you do one thing. You just go to volumes. There we have file storage is already there. Okay, otherwise create a volume like which is this. So this is running in APSOC 1B. Go to volumes. Here we have APSOC 1B. We have 500 GB of storage. So create it. So that will be listed here. So that is backup. Okay, so attach a volume, and there we have a Windows server attached. So once you attached, you know that you have to go to disk management. There you find the volume 500 GB online and initialize disk and create partition. So it's done. There we have 100 GB. So you can just double click it and you can see all the my physical machine's data. So you can just copy and directly you can able to paste it. So this is very easy, simple task in our Windows, but for Linux that is little bit tough task. So without S3 storage, okay, you can able to move all your data here. All right. So next we see about how to work with. Okay, so this meeting will close now. So please rejoin again. Okay. Okay, this will close in 1 minute. Please rejoin again.